If you've been looking for a premium titanium or leather watch band for your Galaxy Watch Ultra, you're definitely going to like what I have here for you today. These titanium bands are made from grade 2 titanium and they weigh less than 70 grams. And for the leather watch bands, it's made from all real leather. They come in different colors and they also have titanium clasps and adapters. So there's no plastic anywhere on any of these bands. They're made by the company Robust, and they did send these out to me so I could do this review, but they are in no way dictating what I say in my review. So we're going to go through the full installation. I'm going to show you how to adjust these watch bands. We're going to see how they fit and how they feel, and by the end of this video, you'll know which one of these watch bands are right for you. And if you guys do end up wanting to pick any of these up, make sure you use my link and my discount code in the video description so you guys can save some money. So the first watch bands we're going to take a look at are the titanium bands, and this is how they come to you in this really nice box. They are very secure inside the package so they don't just kind of flop around on you. They got these little rubber bands on the bottom here. Just kind of take those out like this. So here is the black titanium band. It does have a little bit of a weight to it, but it doesn't feel super heavy. And they're also packaged really well so they don't get scratched up or anything like that in shipping. And that is really nice. The one thing that I notice immediately about this band that I absolutely love is the little clasp here. It's very solid and it's also very easy to use. All you need to do is push in the buttons on the side and it very easily opens up and clips right back into place so you don't have to worry about it coming loose. I absolutely love these types of clasps. I have them on some of my other watch bands and they work really well. So now let me show you how to adjust these to the size of your wrist. If we take a look at the bottom side of these bands, you can see these little arrows here, and that's the way that you want to push out these little pins on the inside. Now also, like I mentioned before, these bands are made from grade 2 titanium, but the pins on the inside are actually stainless steel, which is not a big issue because you're really worried about the watch band itself. The titanium watch bands also have a ceramic coating on the inside, and that's going to help with scratch resistance. So the way that I would size this is first clip this onto your watch. Just kind of clip those into place just like that. Do the same thing for the other side. They go in very easily, stay in place. So then just put the watch on your wrist, close the clasp. Then once it's on your wrist, kind of pinch the bottom together here, and it'll kind of show you how many links you need to take out. So it kind of looks like I might have to take out maybe 4 to 5 links. So I'm going to undo one side of the band here. It'll make it a little easier to take out the links. So Robust also has these little tools that'll help you get these links out. It's also very simple to use. Comes with some extra little heads as well. So all I need to do is unscrew this pretty much all the way. And I'm going to be taking out some of the bigger links. There is also some half links in case it's just a little too much for the big links. So we'll put this band in here like this, and then we're going to put the pin inside one of the holes where the arrows are. And then you can kind of tighten this up. Just make sure that it goes inside the hole. And as you can see, it starts to push the pin out the other side. Then once it's on the other side, you can back this back out and then just kind of pull the pin out the rest of the way. So again, I'm going to take out a couple of these links. So we'll pull that out. And it comes apart very easily. And there are those links. Now when you're putting this back together, just make sure you do it in the opposite direction. So you can put the links back together and then just push that pin back through the hole the other way. And there we go. I just simply pushed the pin back in on my desk and it went in very easily. So then we do the same thing for the other side. And I think that fits pretty good. And it looks really nice on the watch itself. The watch band is black, whereas the Galaxy Watch Ultra is kind of like a gunmetal, but I think the contrast looks really good with the watch. It's also very comfortable, and like I mentioned before, these bands weigh less than 70 grams, so it's not going to weigh your wrist down. That looks really nice. And you can see how easy it is to take off, and then you can just kind of clip it back in, and it's not going anywhere. So if your watch band is a little loose, like mine is here, you can also take out these little half bands just to give you that slight adjustment instead of taking out the bigger ones. But I like my watch to kind of slide on my wrist. I don't like it to be super heavy. I think that looks really nice. Feels nice as well. And you can see it still works perfectly fine, especially if you want to use some of the health options on your watch. 72 beats per minute. It's about average. That looks really nice. You can see you can take it off very easily, comes off nicely, and then you can kind of very easily slide it back on your wrist and just close it right back up. And this is not going anywhere. It's held in place really well until you push in both of these sides. So if one side pushes in, it won't come off. You have to actually push in both of them to have it come undone, so you don't have to worry about it accidentally coming off your hand. And for everybody out there that has hairy wrists like I do, and you're worried about the watch band kind of grabbing onto your hairs, you don't have to worry about that with this watch because it's not grabbing onto my hairs at all. It's actually very comfortable. And for those of you who want to take a closer look at the band, this is what it looks like. Really solid adapters on the ends. Don't have to worry about those breaking. A very nice watch band. And then here we have the silver titanium band. This one looks really nice. The black one looks nice too, but I don't know, it's just something about like a natural titanium look that really appeals to me. You can see we got the robust logo on the clasp here. Again, it opens up by pushing both of those buttons. Feels really solid, and again, those adapters on the end are made of titanium as well, and they're very solid. And here's what it looks like on the watch itself. So you can see there's a huge contrast between the natural titanium and the gunmetal look of the Galaxy Watch Ultra. But if you like the contrast, I think it looks pretty cool. I did already adjust the band on here as well, so I could just kind of slip it onto my wrist and test it out. Fits just as good as the black one, and I think it looks really nice as well. I don't know what it is about the silver. I'm just more partial to the natural silver titanium look. But I think that looks pretty good with the Galaxy Watch Ultra as well. Again, it's got the same clasp, but you can easily open up with 2 fingers. Clips into place. You don't have to worry about this coming off your wrist. And again, it's not grabbing any of my hairs on my wrist, so you shouldn't have to worry about that. And it's also nice and light as well. That's why I absolutely love titanium versus the stainless steel. The stainless steel watch bands are a lot heavier, and the titanium doesn't add a lot of extra weight to your wrist, which I actually like because the Galaxy Watch Ultra itself is fairly heavy. But I think that looks pretty cool. But what do you guys think? Do you like the black with the gunmetal of the Galaxy Watch Ultra, or do you want it to contrast a little bit more with the natural titanium look? Let me know in the comments below. So whether you're looking to make your watch look a little bit more elegant, or maybe you just like the metal titanium bands, robust is definitely gonna fit your needs. And because it is a grade 2 titanium with the ceramic coating, it should definitely last you as well. And then last but not least is their 100% real leather watch bands. This is a really nice band. Again, it is made of real leather. That is pretty cool. You can see when it's kind of bending, it's kind of making that cracked look. That is pretty interesting. So it's got kind of like a weathered type of look. It definitely smells like real leather. It's also got, it seems like it's got a coating on it to help preserve the leather as well. Pretty interesting. I've never seen any watch band do that before, but it definitely does look pretty nice. See, bend it back and then put it on your wrist and it kind of changes colors. That is pretty neat. Again, the adapters and the clasp are both made of titanium and they are solid. This is not a cheap metal. It's not flimsy. You can't bend this either, so you don't have to worry about that breaking, which is definitely a plus. You can see the robust logo on the bottom there. Again, the same thing happens, kind of like when you bend it. So let's put this on our watch here. Put this on the top. And there we have it. That looks pretty nice. I also like the fact that the band is pretty thick. I don't like a thin band, but I am a guy. You might like a thick band or a thin band, but I think it goes well with the width of the Galaxy Watch Ultra. So we'll put this on our wrist. I also do like the fact that it has the double band holders on the side as well. Let's kind of put those underneath so it helps keep it in place. Because if you do have a smaller wrist, the second little band holder helps keep this little piece from kind of like flaring out. It'll keep it down. But it is nice and comfortable. You might have to like squish it a little bit on your wrist to help it relax because it is brand new leather, but I think that looks really nice. Can see how big that clasp is, the rustic look of the leather. And it's very comfortable too. The leather feels nice and smooth on my wrist. You also don't have to worry about it pulling any of the hairs out of your arm in case you happen to have a hairy arm like I do. I think that looks pretty cool. And also this comes in different colors as well in case you don't happen to like the rustic look. But this, I will tell you that this band is not cheap at all. This leather is solid. It's nice and thick. The stitching is also really good. And these adapters and the clasp on here, again, being titanium, it's going to last you probably forever. I think that looks pretty cool. What do you guys think? Do you like the rustic look? Or do you prefer a different kind of color? I think that looks pretty cool. Very nice band. Very well made. They did not skimp on their bands at all. And if we take this off our wrist, I can kind of give you a better look at that leather again, just so you guys can see how thick it actually is. Take a look at the side. Look at how thick that leather is. That is not cheap leather at all. That's a good thickness. Just like the titanium clasp on the end. And the stitching is very well made too. So if you're looking for a premium leather watch band that's probably going to last you the rest of the life of the Galaxy Watch, definitely recommend checking out Robust's watch bands. So that's it for the Robust titanium and leather watch bands. What did you guys think about these bands? Would you be picking one up, and which one would you prefer? Let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty impressed with these watch bands. They're everything that I would want in a titanium watch band, as well as the leather. After getting to test out titanium watch bands in general, I wouldn't get anything else other than a titanium band. For one, they're a lot lighter, and I don't want my watch to weigh down my wrist. Second, I absolutely love the clasp that they chose to use on this band because it's very secure and it's very easy for you to take off. They also made it very easy to adjust as well. And for the leather band, I love the fact that they chose to use a nice thick leather. It seems very premium, and for the use of the clasp and the adapters made in titanium, again, I think this watch band would last you the whole life of your Galaxy Watch Ultra. So again, if you guys want to pick any of these up yourself, I will be putting product links in the video description. And if you enjoyed the video, let me know by hitting the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.